Oh boy, it's warm out. Hey friends, I'm not sure if this is rolling yet. I have to give it its normal 30 seconds to start over if it wants to. We're almost there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I think we're on. Okay, cool. Hoorah. Hey friends, hope this finds everybody doing well out there. I see Barbara McMahon. Hey Barbara. We got Sandy M in the house. Hey Sandy, how are you doing today? Laura, Bob the guy. Hey Bob. Brett, how you doing, Brett? Paul, Busy, Morgan, Adam, Brenda, Ghost, Raul, Mildred. Hey guys, I see everybody popping in here. So, good day here. It's probably in the 70s, sunshiny, no wind. It was really nice at first, copped a little bit of a tan. Now I'm hiding from the sunshine. This Alaskan boy overheats really quickly. It's good to see y'all. Joan says, hi, Matt from Ocala, Florida. Hey, Joan, right back at you from Washington, my friend. Holly, hello. Hey, hi, Holly. Mildred, that's a lot of waving and hearts. Hey, Mildred. Brenda Reed, hello, Matt from Ada, Oklahoma. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Luke H is in the house, guys. Hello, Matt. I hope all is well. Yep, things are going well, Luke. Mike says, hey, Mike. Ghost Mode's in the house. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? How's everyone doing, says Ghost. Ann Scott, hey, Ann, good to see you. Long time, my friend. Hi to you and Jamie. Hoorah, thank you. R. Brown says, hey, Matt, good afternoon. You have such beautiful weather up there. It really is, R. It's gorgeous outside. I'm glad to see it, honestly. I know I complain about the heat and everything, and wait till we get into summer. I'll really start complaining about the heat. However, it's a really nice break from last winter. We didn't have a winter. It got cold and stuff, but it didn't really snow or anything very much. And so I was totally ready for a change of season. I'm looking forward to being able to get up on the mountain and do some real adventuring here pretty soon. I know these last few videos, I'm glad that y'all guys have liked them. It wasn't much of an adventure. It's more like just a start out to the spring or to the summer, you know? So it was a pretty good little vacation. I've got one video left on that adventure, and then that's gonna wrap up. And it's gonna be a really short one, I think. Kind of just still slow, lots of scenery, some driving, stuff like that. I got my tooth fixed here recently, right? On my last adventure, it started bugging me, and I just went ahead and came home for some antibiotics, which I should have taken with me. You know how it is. Nova's in the house. Hi, Matt. Nice to catch you. It's nice to catch you, Nova. Hi, my friend. Sonja. Hi, Sonja. Rebecca Blizzard's in the house, guys. Oh, and I'm tapping buttons. Hey, Rebecca. Hi to Rebecca and Dean, the little dude. Struggling. What up, Struggling? Lynn Gibson. Hi, Matt. Watching from Arkansas. Totally cool, Lynn. I've never been to Arkansas. Terry R says hi. Hey, Terry. Rebecca said hi. Yep. Hi, Rebecca. Laura Thimes in the house saying hey to Nova. Black Queen Jackie, cool name there, Queen. Hoorah. Good evening, Matt from Ohio. Totally cool. Good evening to you from Washington, my friend. Patty C. Hey, Patty. Hi from North Carolina. Back at you from Washington State, my friend. No Pressure Zone Podcasting. That's awesome. What a cool name. Hoorah. Hey, good to see you in here, No Pressure. Gonzo's in the house. What up, Gonzo? Rebecca says, little dude says, hello, everyone. Hoorah. Video game, live game play 48. Cool name. So you live stream your play action, huh? That's awesome. I like that. Big gamer here, big gamer. In fact, get kind of addicted, right? I can get cross-addicted to gaming really quickly. And so I stay out of it a lot of times, but man, I miss my video games. I used to actually, when the video game machine would be down, we'd watch live streamers and stuff sometimes. It's not the same, but it's pretty cool still, you know? See, Sonja, I'll be in Alaska in June. Will you be there? No, my friend, but have fun nonetheless. Enjoy the views, the freedom. I would recommend if you're going on a cruise or something like that, be sure that when you get off the boat and you get to go do some sightseeing, get away from everybody else. Go see like the rest of the little parts of towns and stuff. It's a really cool way to see Southeast Alaska if you're on like a cruise ship or something. However, at the same time, the tourist shops and stuff will kind of guide the tourists through these little boardwalk areas and stuff, which are really neat to check out. I mean, check them out. Before you leave, though, I would recommend get out and see what the town's really like. Get off the beaten path. You know, I think you're going to really enjoy it. Holly Zagorski. Hi, Holly. Video Games says hi again. Hi, Video Games. Laura Thime saying hey to Rebecca. Robert Gaylor's in the house, guys. Robert says, hey, Matt, me, Robert from Oklahoma. Have you found any deer antler yet? Yes, I did actually. Last time Jamie and I went out, now she's been smoking me. She finds those antlers and shuds like all the time. I found a little one though. Mine is probably like maybe 3 years old. You know how rocks erode during the winter from the ice and stuff and debris and everything, just polishing over the top of them? This deer antler I found, which was only like a little 2-point antler, it actually had the same kind of erosion or wear patterns that you get on rocks. It was that old sitting out there. It's pretty cool. Pam, hey Pam. Jamie, I love all your picks. Beautiful outdoors. I know, Jamie does some really good stuff. I love like when she and I go out on an adventure or something, she takes pictures throughout the day. And then when she posts them in her videos to YouTube, they perfectly encapsulate the whole day. I just love that because like we'll start out, the sun's shining. She gets all the beautiful little sights we see along the way. And then as the video starts to close, it has the close of the day. So it starts getting like dark and sunsetty and stuff. And it is really nice, isn't it, my friend? Solar's in the house. Hey, Matt, sending solar soon with lights. Best wishes. Another author of Solar Independent United Systems Manual. Hoorah, which I still have over here, my friend. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know you were sending stuff or something. Man, that's really awesome. Thank you. I'll give a cool review. I test out the stuff and everything, and man, I could totally use it too. I really appreciate you. Y'all guys, your support out there actually is what's really helped the channel over the past many years. And then also this little bit of expansion we've got too, because it isn't easy out here. You know, I tell everybody, if you don't have it to spend, don't spend it, right? But if you do want to kind of like contribute to the adventures, because it isn't easy. I mean, honestly, a lot of times just getting to get out there and take y'all guys with me costs pretty much, it just costs a lot, right? So like when y'all guys throw in like that, it really helps the adventure. It does. It makes it possible to be able to get you out nice adventure videos every once in a while or more consistently, you know? Hi, Matt in chat, says Lisa Cassidy. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Malibu to Mom's in here. She says, hi, Matt. I love Live with Matt. Always good to see you and catch up. Thank you, Malibu. I love it when you're here, too. You're always such an upbeat, nice person here in the chat and everything, and an important member of the community. I'm glad that you made it. Shout out to Gypsy. Hoorah. Luke H. What's the most snow you have ever seen? Whoa, Luke, that's a good question. Winter of 1995, it snowed bad in Alaska. It was a massive blizzard. I don't know how many feet we got. I do know that we had a 2-story house at that time, plus foundation, which was probably about 2.5 feet off the ground. And the snow came up to the bottom of the roof. So that's like almost 2 stories worth of snow. And then my dad and my brothers and I this was 95, so I only had brothers at that time. We went out and we dug this like sled run that went all the way off the roof, kind of like spiraled around the house and then went down this long hill. It kind of got to be one of those like a bobsled sluice kind of, where you could like lean into the corners and stuff. And then the more we used it, the icier it got from the friction, right? It got moving. And that was a lot of snow. Normally 4 or 5 feet is about the most that I ever see. That year though, it snowed really a lot. I started to say really bad, but it was actually really good because it was a lot of fun, Mildred hit likes, people. Hoorah, Mildred. Thank you for reminding everybody. A few of y'all guys do that, and it really does help. I tell everybody a lot of times that when I watch a good video that I enjoy, or somebody starts live streaming who I enjoy or something, I always forget the like button. I feel bad about it later, actually. I'll realize, right? Because it helps me too. The algorithm goes by likes and comments more than anything else, really. And so when I find myself doing that, sometimes I'll go back and I'll try and find those guys and give them a like and everything. It really does help when y'all guys hit that button. Thank you. And thanks for reminding everybody, Mildred. Let's see. I gotta scroll down now, guys. I'm not meaning to skip anybody. It's just this chat doesn't have a delay, so it's really hard to keep up. Sky Patterson, Rebecca, you're talking to Rebecca. Oh, pardon me, to Rebecca.
And Sky
yeah.
was asking, saying that he sent numerous emails, so.
Oh, yeah. The emails, guys, so my public email, my call-in phone, that kind of stuff is a completely separate system. I've been hacked in the past, and I'm really careful out here. See, being a larger number on YouTube makes me a larger target. So I run different functions of this channel through different devices. My email and my call-in phone are run through a burner phone that I picked up, and I haven't been able to afford to keep that activated. I don't connect it because anybody can call it, anybody can email it, right? There's no telling what it's got. So I don't connect it to the Wi-Fi here so that it doesn't jeopardize the system. So the email and the call-in is very sporadic. And I apologize that I haven't been able to get back to y'all guys. I'm hoping to be able to get to a point in the future where I don't have to juggle stuff as much. I think we're coming up on, honestly, the more adventure videos I get out, because like 100% of my viewers watch the adventure videos, but only maybe 20% of y'all guys, my friends, watch the live streams and stuff. So as we get more adventure videos out, that's going to help with the algorithm, with the view time, and then the revenue that the channel generates that keeps it going. It's very difficult because basically my channel is like a company. And then I'm an entity that exists inside my company. And so like the things that I need to live, food, medicine, gym membership, stuff like that, that comes out of the company. And then that hurts it because it's difficult to be able to pay into the things that keep the company going, like the call-in or the email phone, essentially. And so my big hope is that this year, with the growth the channel's seen through y'all guys helping, that we'll be able to generate enough revenue to basically not only keep the lights on, but advance a little bit, I am really trying to save up right now. What you got, Jamie?
So, Sky was saying that he sent, that flash drive before.
Yes.
And he wants to send another one, and so explain that you don't.
Okay, yes, that's good. Okay, Sky, I appreciate you and everything. Right now at this point, though, when it comes to foreign tech, anything that comes from anybody else, like a flash drive, an SD card, anything like that, I don't connect it to my system because I never know what's on there and everything. And I deal with a lot of people and stuff. And like, it's not that I don't trust as much as it is that I'm just very, very careful. So in the future, when I get like a burner laptop or something, I will be able to plug in y'all's flash drives or your SD cards and check out the footage and stuff that you send me. It's just that my entire company exists on basically my phone and one $200 laptop. And so I can't risk them by putting in electronics I don't know where they've been, basically. I appreciate you. So please just hold on to that. Like I was saying, we get grown enough here and I'll be able to expand. I'm one of the only YouTubers, I hate making definitive statements. Quentin Tarantino once said, the fewer definitive statements a person makes in their life, the less likely they are to look foolish when looking back. So I don't like to make definitive statements a lot of times. However, there are a lot of YouTubers that are at like my subscriber level and everything, and I'm really the only one that runs on all the poor boy stuff that I do. So I'm able to keep up, right? But it's very difficult at the same time. That's why I'm trying to build up to a point where I can afford quality tech and I don't have to constantly fight all the time to keep going, you know. Jimmy Dudley's in the house. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, bro? Jimmy and I, we never seem to get together in each other's chats very often because he's always asleep when I'm up and I'm always asleep. Yeah, and I'm always asleep when he's up. So, hey, Jimmy, it's good to see you, bro. Let's see. Midge. Hey, Midge. Midge is saying hey to Jimmy. Todd Grog. Hey, Matt, Mary, and Todd. Hey, Mary and Todd. So good to see y'all, guys. Nova's saying hey to Lori. R saying hey to Jimmy. Rebecca, hello to Nick. Lori Bell saying hi to Lori. BB says nothing wrong with poor boy stuff, Matt. I know, BB, right? It makes it hard. I mean, honestly, right? Like persevering through the poor boy stuff and everything, you know, is good. There's nothing wrong with that. And I love a good fight, right? However, it would be nice to be able to have the things that'll make a difference and give really growth rather than just holding where I am all the time. You know, it's like an army who has to just constantly hold their ground and their line with whatever they have versus an army that has the ability to advance forward. Thanks to y'all guys who are kind of like the army out there, right? You've made the slow march forward possible, mainly through your likes, your subscribing, your sharing the videos and stuff, you know. And then big thanks to everybody who has donated through super thanks. I try and not make it about, I try and give y'all guys free broadcast, right? Not charged for anything. And my channel doesn't. I sell a little bit of merch sometimes, but that's about it. When y'all guys donate through super thanks, I don't see that as like taking money from people, like people sending me money. I see that as y'all guys like tipping me for providing the service. You know, it's like putting $5 of gas money in the gas tank for me to be able to take y'all guys out to the mountain and stuff, which isn't free. It's not like most of the stuff I do, right? It's not free, right? But I try and make that a free product for y'all guys, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, if you can, don't do it if you can't. We all need our money, right? But if you could, throw $5 every now and then at me through super thanks. You know, that'd be great. I was also like, I got a hold of the guys here at YouTube a while ago because they give the creators, once you get into the partnership program, a chat line, you can talk to them. And they were telling me that what I should do is set up a, I forget what they call it. What is it? It's for exclusive content, basically. So it's like a membership. It's like $10 a month to basically join a membership. And then I make independent videos that only the members get to see and stuff, right? And these are the kind of like suggestions that they were given to me. And that's okay for most YouTube channels, right? When I set a mission, when I set a goal and stuff, it's really hard for me to change that because I feel like I'm losing my my independence, my promise to y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I was thinking about, because it would help, right, to generate some more revenue, it really would help. Is doing, and I'm only toying with this. I don't think I like it. I'm probably not going to do it. Do small videos of exclusive content for members, right? And then after 1 month of that content being dropped, then make it public for everybody. So that it wouldn't be like I'm giving a special treatment to anybody. It's more like I'm giving an early look into something for a price, if that makes sense. I hate that my art. See, that's one of the biggest problems. All right, in my opinion, I'm a history buff, mainly abstract history. Right? It's but most artists, real artists, have a serious problem selling their art because it doesn't feel like those two things really mix. You know, it goes as far back as I want to say Pluto. I think it was Eris. No, it was Pluto. I'm almost positive. No, it's the guy that discovered Jupiter. Why can I not remember? Oh, I hate that. Do you ever do that? It's like a name I use 3 times a day. Anyway, the guy had a big problem. He discovered Jupiter, right? And he'd been selling, like, he'd sell his telescope and stuff that he discovered it with to try and get enough money to make another discovery or like do some art or something. And yeah, it got to be a problem. It's all in his writings and stuff. And I think it was an excellent read. I'll try and remember what it was as the broadcast goes through, because it really shows the difficulty of artists converting art into revenue to continue. Now, that was a very long-winded conversation about revenue, but I like to bring y'all guys in on what's really going on, what's really important, and what's really happening in life a lot of times, you know? Instead of giving you some story and calculating and all this stuff, it's just easier to say, I guess. Go for it, says Suzanne. Cool, Suzanne. Yeah. See, that's what I thought. As long as I'm providing, like, I'm providing an early glimpse into something, I think that would be cool. If I'm keeping just exclusive content that somebody has to pay for no matter what, I don't like it. It's just not me. And y'all guys know I could have sold out a long time ago and not had to go through a lot of the stuff I've gone through. So, yeah, I don't like to compromise and everything, you know. So we'll think about it. Let's think about it, guys. And let me know in the chat what you think too, all right? Or in the comments afterwards. Ken Anif from Connecticut, hey Ken, says always rooting for you, bud. Well, thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. I'm rooting for you too, friend. Right on. I think as long as we all keep moving forwards in life, and you know, it's difficult to persevere. However, on the other side of it, it feels good. You know what I mean, guys? Think back on the things that y'all guys have come through and stuff without compromising. How good that feels on the other side to have that confidence in ourselves to be able to do it and everything, you know, and that experience also, I think, helps us get ourselves into other things that people wouldn't do, regular people who haven't had those trials, you know, out of fear of losing, basically. But when we go into things and we're not sure and we learn the things we need to learn, we trust in ourselves, maybe we build good teams and stuff. Each time we succeed through those difficult odds, it gives us more experience, which gives us more ability to keep moving forward, if that makes any sense at all, you know? Malibu says it's a good idea. Okay, cool, Malibu, cool. Lori, but hey, is Drywater in here? Hey, Drywater, how you doing, bud? I've been trying to answer back to y'all guys. I read your comments and stuff, right? It's just really hard sometimes to answer back to everybody. So I just wanted to say, hey, and thank you for everything, guys. Thank you, Drywater. Thank you to all the solid gold friends. David Bennett, hi, Matt. I hope things are going good. Thank you, David. Things are going pretty well, actually, my friend. We've got spring moving on, lots of hopes and dreams, lots of stuff to build and move forward through, you know? Cool, Drywater. Hoorah.
Christine was asking you was
Oh, yeah.
gonna do a garden this year
Yeah.
on the farm.
Cool. Okay, Christine. Actually, we're okay. So I live here with my friend Jamie and her kids, and we actually yesterday put together some raised beds and everything. So we are planting a garden as we speak. Once it gets moving forwards a little bit more, I think also I'll do little short videos, like maybe once a week or something, and show y'all guys the garden as it proceeds forward. We're gonna do tomatoes, peppers, stuff like that. And then we're also growing some flowers this year, which is really cool. Y'all guys who have been with me for a while know that I've been trying to grow, like, I've got a green thumb when it comes to veggies and stuff, right? I do. I can grow a tomato plant like nobody else. I like to think, right? I'm not bragging too much, but I mean, it's a good looking tomato plant. Flowers, never, not since I was a little kid. And so this year we're giving it a swing also. Jamie's actually pretty good with that kind of stuff. Somehow she has a green thumb. But I can only ever grow vegetables. So we're going to give flowers a swing. Let's go. I've actually got one friend said that if I can get I've got the seeds. Shout out to local granola. As a matter of fact, you can get seeds down there that you can't get anywhere else. I think it's Highland Farms seeds, but I don't want to lie to you or give the wrong name. And yeah, but what is it? It's a marshmallow plant. Is what it is. It's got these big white petals on it and everything, and like this little yellow center. My friend said that if I can get one of them stable, that he'll actually buy it from me, and that would be pretty cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Hoping to get some stuff in the shops around here. Jamie makes these really cool bracelets, and we've got a place. I've talked to my friend up here at the local granola. She said that she'll put us in a small section and everything. So we're gonna do, like, Jamie's gonna make bracelets and stuff. I find a lot of cool rocks and everything while I'm out on my adventures. I want to sell some of those in this display. Maybe make some spoon rings and stuff would be cool. And then, like I said, my buddy talking about the marshmallow plant kind of gave me the idea to try and do like a nursery. Might be kind of neat, like a plant nursery, like exotic or rare flowers. We've got one here, Jamie and I noticed last year in fall. I made this really fluffy white cotton stuff, and I know a lot of plants do that, but this was like, it came in this like seed pod that opened up, and it was really cool. We got checking online because we couldn't figure out what the heck kind of plant it was. It's a snowy milkweed. Now, the description is in the name, right? It's a weed, right? It's so pretty that people actually buy them in states where they don't exist. And so I'm thinking about maybe trying to raise some stuff like that too. Like I was saying before, revenue is important. It's definitely important trying to get my life back on, it's on track. Let's say trying to get down the track, right? If this was a train, I'm just trying to get down the track, right? So we're going to diversify out into a lot of stuff like that this year, I think. What else? Oh, cool. Yeah. The guy I was telling y'all guys about, the mechanic who's going to be working on my Interceptor. He is a really good guy. He went down. I went down the other day, talked to him. He looked at my car and everything. I'm going to be able to work with him to get that thing back on the road. Also, he was asking, I don't think he knows that I do this YouTube thing. So I just told him I got like this internet thing. It might be neat to follow this guy around a little bit, and just show y'all guys a little bit what he does. He's like a really good mechanic, and he's a nice guy. That's, those like real men, right? The like old school kind of guys and stuff. He strikes me as one of those. And then also we've got my buddy Kevin is going to come on the show here pretty soon. I forgot to talk to him about it the other night. I ran into him, but he and I, we always BS about something and then go our separate ways, and I totally forget. But he's going to come on in the next couple weeks. I got to line it up with him and talk to us about local legends here in the Okanagan County, particularly the little towns that we're in, like Tenasket, Oroville, Omak, Loomis, and tell us basically like the legends of spooky things, everything from like haunted places to what do you call them? Mysterious creatures. He gave me a little bit of info on it. There's should I? I guess I will. All right, I'll tease it just a little bit. He said that there is a legend, and there are people he knows that have seen this thing, of a creature that looks like a deer and yet it walks on two legs, and it's seen out in like the orchards and stuff at night every now and then. I'm not a supernatural guy. I don't really believe in ghosts. If I do believe in ghosts, I believe they only exist if we believe in them, so I don't, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? However, when it comes to mysterious creatures and stuff like that, I am a bit of a sucker for it. So I kind of want to hear about that. And I think it's something that y'all guys might enjoy too. Oh, somebody asked me last time why I don't tell ghost stories or spooky stories around the campfire on my adventures. And I thought that was funny because instantly I thought to myself, yeah, I should do that, right? The last thing I need is to be sitting out there in the forest all alone with y'all guys on my camera with a fire in the middle of nowhere, telling ghost stories. Imagine that. I would freak myself out. Now, we should do ghost stories and urban legends and like stuff like that. But when I do, I don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere around a campfire all alone. So, you know, when the camera's on, I actually don't feel like I'm as alone as I am when I'm not, right? And I'm not alone, I'm not lonely, all right? But yeah, when I'm rolling the camera, it feels like y'all guys are really there. I've gotten to know so many of y'all guys too throughout all of these years that I can think of a lot of y'all individually as if you were sitting there around the fire with me at that moment. I just think that's really cool. But I don't want to tell ghost stories. All right, we don't have long left, guys. I'm going to have to go get to some stuff. I'm going to plant some seedlings here in a bit. And then later, once it cools down, I'm going to go out with the guys, well, the ladies, and we're going to go play and stuff. Just have kind of a cool day. So we got only a few minutes left. Let's see. Hey, Richard Wood is in the house. Hey, Richard. Richard is a neighbor here, guys. Y'all remember him from the shop last year? Hey, Richard. That's a lot of smiling, my friend. Josh and Dog made it. Josh says, hello, Jamie. Hope all is good. Hoorah, Josh. Todd, how are you doing? Oh, talking to Josh. Cool. Carol, that sounds good, Matt. Can't wait for that. Okay, cool. Very cool. Tommy and Kelly Herman. Hey, Tommy and Kelly. The definition of amazing is filled with astonishment and wonder. That's what the Father, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus thinks about y'all. Hoorah, Tommy. Thank you very much, my friend. Rebecca saying hey to Josh. Solar. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of stuff up in the wind. My lungs and everything just kind of congested, mainly my nose, to tell you the truth. More solar means we get to enjoy more of Matt's life. Best wishes. Hoorah, solar. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca, for shouting out about packages and stuff. Yeah, guys, we do have a mailing address to the channel here. It is P.O. Box 55, Orville, Washington, 98844. Now, what I ask, like I was saying when I was talking about revenue a minute ago, don't buy me things if you're like me and you're making it from month to month and everything. We're going to make it. The channel always makes it. You know, we're good at persevering and everything. But if you do want to send stuff in for the less fortunate, what we do here, we have a kind of a drive or a mission to help people who don't have houses and stuff. And it's more prevalent during the winter because that's times that people are going to actually freeze to death. But what we do is if you've got something in your closet or in your pantry, like food is heavy, don't send food. Yeah, a friend of mine found that out the hard way. Don't send food, guys. It's very heavy. But if you got something in the closet or a hope chest or something that you're going to throw out, blankets, coats, pants, doesn't matter what size they are, instead of doing that, go ahead and send them out to us, please. We're holding them in the trailer, my trailer, until we find people that need them, or until this winter when we will go out and find people who need them. So once again, if you've got anything to donate to the less fortunate, send it to Post Office Box 55, Orville, Washington 98844, and we will find people that need them. Guys need help a lot too. I'm not sexist, right? I believe in equality and everything. It's a simple fact, though, that women and girls, I think they just take better care of their stuff, and it doesn't wear out as fast. Us guys, we're dirty. We throw ourselves down on the ground all the time, tear through pants and jeans, and it's really hard to find stuff for guys. So if you've got anything like maybe your husband's old stuff, grandpa, something like that, it really helps. Also, kids' things. Kid things are very important too. Yeah. And then we take care of a lot of stuff here on our own. We've got a really great couple of thrift stores around here that help support the mission. They kind of give us a bit of a discount here and there every now and then. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're about when it comes to helping our people here on the channel, guys.
Todd wants to know when the next call-in show is.
Good question, Todd. I was sure hoping that I was going to be able to make it this month or this coming month. But the way my paycheck is staggered, it's different or difficult. It's probably going to be sometime after the 20th of next month, because my paycheck comes in between the 20th and the 27th. And it's only $40 to get the phone running. So it'll probably be sometime next month, 20th to the 27th. I'm really looking forward to it also. One idea I had is Chicken Master actually gave me this idea. Live stream from Chappaqua Mountain. And I don't mean my friend's place, the Legends, right? Where he's got his own Wi-Fi and stuff hooked up and everything. And I can get on the line from there. There are two cell phone places, where one of them you get a bar worth of service. The other you get 2 bars worth of service. If I can get the 2 bars worth of service to work, I'd like to do a live stream from Chappaqua Mountain. And man, it would be really, really cool if we could do the call-in show from there as well. So that's something coming up for next month that I'm looking forward to. Dylan K. Been a while since I had the chance to tune in, but it's cool to see you. Thanks, Dylan. I'm glad that you're here, my friend. I hope things are going well for you there in your world. Josh, I'm doing good. Talking to Todd. Brenda Lee is in the house. Hey, Brenda, I didn't see you. Brenda's saying goodbye, and I'm just now seeing her. Thanks for stopping by, Brenda. I'll catch you later, my friend. All right? Joyce, how the heck you been, Joyce? I have not seen you in forever. Hey, hi. Yeah, that is Joyce Williams. Yeah, Joyce Williams. Hey, Joyce. Rob Herman. Hey, Rob, ham radio guy. Yes, right on. Bob, the ham radio operator watching, say hello to you, buddy. Hey, Bob, good to see you, my friend. Trying to get my CB hooked up. I found, what was it, last year, my buddy Michael he actually found a scrapped CB radio, still operational and everything. And so I've been carrying that in my truck in the back for a while. I found that the other day, and I'm actually going to get hooked up to it as soon as I can get a CB antenna. So I think that's really cool, because a couple of y'all, I think Bob was one of them, suggested getting a CB hooked up to my pickup truck so that I can hear the logging trucks as they come down the grade and as they come down Totes Coulee Road. And so I'm hoping to get that done pretty soon, but you just reminded me of that, Bob. Malibu, talking to Lori. All right. Shout out to the moderators. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should address that a little bit.
I commented back to her.
Did you? Okay, cool.
If they want to know something, please check out their channels.
Very good. Yeah. Because we kind of keep things just here with us right now and everything. families, we grow apart and stuff. And really, our business, I guess in life, our business isn't really other people's business a lot of times. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I am with my family here. We've grown apart, we've separated, we've all chosen our lives, and we're all pretty much, for the most part, I know for my part, I'm happy with the way that things are, and it's just a natural thing that happens in life, Jovan. Hey, Jovan, how are you doing, my friend? Hi, Rebecca. Okay, you're talking to Rebecca. Very cool. I wanted to thank you for all your comments, actually, Jovan. I love that you go on and watch all the old videos and stuff. Thank you for leaving comments and letting me know what you think about the videos. And then also the ones that I know that you're doing just for the algorithm. I have a few friends that they do that too. They'll go back to old videos and stuff and they'll leave comments like, hey, Matt, this one's for the algorithm, so I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all guys. Like I say, and this is not BS, right? I don't BS y'all guys. It's your channel too. I know that this channel means so much to so many. It's your channel too. I merely run it, right? I merely sit here and myself and the moderators try and keep it to be somewhere that's nice for y'all guys. And I can see it because all the time y'all guys log in and it's like, it's not about the stream a lot of times. It's about y'all guys checking in with each other, actual friends that you've made here. You know what I mean? And I just think that's cool. I thank each and every one of y'all guys for this. That's the reason when things get really, really hard, I love a struggle, right? I mean, I love having something to fight for. I think I get bored if I didn't have a fight, right? But lots of times that's what keeps me from compromising is y'all guys. I think somehow, maybe I don't want to put words in your mouth. Maybe y'all guys need this a little bit because I need this a little bit too. And I think that's okay. This whole internet thing, it's become a real space. Maybe it wasn't when it started out, but I think the way that all of us in the world use the internet, it's become something kind of really real. Think about back in the day, early invention of the mail system, phone lines, stuff like that. People, they really dug like pen pals, right? People you never meet who are in a completely different part of the world, and you write back to each other and share little pieces of our worlds, right? So I think that the internet idea of meeting people and sharing our lives with them and stuff was far, far before the internet, actually. So this is something real, and I'm glad to have y'all guys. I'm glad to be part of it. Thank you for letting me be part of it. Now, I think I should log off because I'm long-winded, right? You know this about me, and I've got things I really need to do and get done before it's too late. So one more adventure video coming out. We might try and do a Music Madness in the next couple days. I don't know, guys. It's sporadic right now. Try and do another live tomorrow. Just check in with y'all guys. What else is there? Just shout out to everybody. I'll end it with this. I know that y'all guys, because I've known you long enough, right? I've got to watch this long enough. I know that y'all are the kind of people who you're not just nice and lovely here on this channel. You're this way in your everyday real life. People that smile at other people, say, how you doing, right? Help people out at a gas station if you can afford it, right? This kind of stuff. And when I watch the news, when I watch anything really where people are giving an opinion in the mainstream, it really hurts my heart for where the world is and where we're going and everything. When I tune in with y'all guys, though, you refresh me, right? And I can tell we're just fine. There are a lot of noisy people out there is what it is. But y'all guys, right? Y'all quiet folks, you outnumber all those noisy people. You're just not as loud about it, So thank you for being my inspiration. Each and every one of y'all guys are my hero. I'll catch you next time. Never give up, never surrender. There's only one of you, all right? So please treat yourself with the same respect and dignity that we would others, because I know I used to have a problem with that myself, right? So you're important. Never give up, never surrender, and I'll see you back here next time, all right? Hoorah.